Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hops. Today, joined by
Brett,
Venomyces and
Tobias, major of macros.
Yes. And today, guys, we are checking out another Trillium beer that we got from Bennett, and this is the second time we reviewed this year. So earlier this year, we reviewed the Trillium Cuvee De Tetreault from 2017. Or me and Peter did. Peter, another Peter.
Yeah.
Browpete.
Yeah,
Browpete is his name on Instagram. Brett was in the share though. He tried
I was
it
backstage.
Yes, we loved it. And I actually also got that bottle from Bennett when I was in the States visiting Trillium. But we did a trade, and he told me he had the new release 2019 of Cuvee De Tetreault, and if I wanted to trade for a bottle of that, and I was like, fuck yeah, because the last variant was so good. It's a strong sour. It's American Wild Ale. It's a strong American Wild Ale, and this is even stronger. This batch is 11.4% alcohol.
What was the last one?
11.
Oh,
So a little bit stronger, but this is a huge American Wild Ale that they aged on Cabernet Sauvignon grapes and blackcurrants, and then they aged it in a combination of red wine and bourbon barrels. So it's like, yeah, I just loved it because it was so punchy and complex on flavors when we had it last time. So it will be interesting to see how a fresh vintage is, especially considering the fruits.
yeah.
They're gonna
They are more punchy.
Yeah. So I mean, it almost looks like a stout or something in the
Yeah.
Yeah, but with like a slightly pinkish head.
It's like super dark red, like the darkest shade of red you can
Or
find.
actually, it looks like a super dark red wine.
Yeah, it does.
But
It
with
does.
the pink
But
foam.
this
Brown
pink foam is quite fascinating.
Yeah, it's like brown and
Brown,
pink.
pinkish.
Yeah.
Looks interesting for sure. Yeah, when you swirl it, you definitely see the red notes. It's really, but it's just like super deep red, almost like Ribena before you mix it with water,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the cordial.
Yeah.
Let's check out the aroma on Cuvee De Tetreault 19. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Very big blackcurrant
Yeah.
presence on the aroma, and big red wine for me.
Yeah,
Speaking about
leathery.
Ribena,
That
Yeah.
it has that leathery red wine
Yeah.
touch.
Lactic sourness, balsamic vinegar. I think it's maybe a little bit colder than we had it last time.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I'm not picking up as much on the like crazy smoky notes like leather and all that. But I think there was also
It doesn't
maybe more
smell
of the
as complex, but
flavor. You're missing your coaster. Holy shit!
yeah. Oh no.
Quick break there.
Yeah.
It smells really nice though. What are you picking up, Mr. Macro?
I'm I'm picking up some turbo here.
I'm picking up some grain.
No, I'd say the Ribena smell is what's most prominent to me.
And it leaves that
Definitely, and
pickering sensation. Like
Yeah.
when you smell it, you can feel it on the sides of your cheeks.
Actually, now that we've just
Fuck
had a bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout, I can actually sense a bit of bourbon.
I
It
was
has
also-
like a
I was
sweetness,
also just about to
bourbon
say,
sweetness to it.
I was also about to say I can also get some wood,
Yeah,
but again more of this like red wine is barrel character, than
Which I think is really nice on it.
yeah.
Actually, I do get the smokiness a bit now. Like it's warming a bit, and the more I smell it, the more I kind of get, I guess, used to like the intense fruitiness. Because I think it might be more intense on fruit than the one we had.
It makes sense.
Makes sense. But it smells really nice.
Yeah.
Lactic sourness with all that cherry barrel, and there's definitely vanilla. There's definitely cherry oak, and there's definitely that leather thing. But let's try it. Let's try the 19 Cuvee De Tetreault. Cheers, and thanks a ton, Bennett. Wow. It's actually quite sour.
Yeah, that is quite.
Whoa! Oh, it comes in the aftertaste.
Zing.
It's super full bodied.
It gets more and more sour in steps.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
But man,
Wow,
that's
it's super
that's
like-
fruity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of like sour berry and then like drying oak, like
Lots of
red
dry
wine,
red wine.
oak. Yeah.
Very dry in the aftertaste.
Yeah.
It's like loads of dry red wine.
Yeah.
Second sip I like more than the first sip, but just because you're
It's
already
really
used to
strange when you taste it. I think it smells much more smoky.
Yeah, when you tried it. Yeah, it's almost like I was visiting my grandma yesterday, And we had a barrel-aged Rioja from 2006 red wine, and that had loads of smokiness, which I loved. My sister hated it because it was smoky. But this reminds me a little bit of that in terms of the character of red wine.
Yeah. But to me, up front is like caramel and like the bourbon barrels.
Yeah.
Sweetness is up front.
Yeah, for sure. With like tart fruit, like.
But that kicks
grapes
in for me a bit after. Then
I think it sits there for a bit with like
Zinginess.
some sweetness and then maybe some singy sourness.
yeah, but the actual sourness just kicks in for me a bit after.
Yeah.
And then dries out in the end.
It's really full bodied too. It's really creamy, but it's also 11%. So, hey, Captain Obvious.
Yeah. And I get the smoky kind of thing, almost like smoked prunes or something, like or smoked grapes.
It's just like a really smoky red. The more it heats
smoky.
up, it just gets better. The more it heats up. Like I just had a sip now and just a small one, coating the mouth and swirling around a bit as it heats up. The red wine barrel like really powers through with
It's
the
like
Cabernet
this-
grapes.
yeah.
It's like this super tannic, vinous red grape quality with smoky vibes, which is what I remember from the 17 vintage. But this just has more brightness and more fruit character.
And a bit more
The
sour.
other one was a bit more deep and more complex. But that's probably because it was aged in the bottle for.
That would make
Yeah,
sense.
but it could also just be a better vintage.
Yeah, of course.
But,
Yeah, because I think right now that was definitely a better vintage than this, even though this is still really great.
this is really good, but it's a bit more one-sided.
Yeah, it's not as.
I really like the lingering, like very dry, woody aftertaste it has. That very appealing to me.
It's kind of like you did a sour but imperialized because the
Yeah.
flavors are so much more like. Bam.
Yeah, just in your face.
But what made and not that this isn't really good, but what made the 17 batch amazing was that it had sweetness, it had smokiness, like umami, but it also had sourness and it was a bit dry, and it was complex.
And sweet fruit with sweet barrel, but also tart fruit.
Yeah.
It was really complex.
It just made it work.
Yeah. But this one, because it's fresher, you're getting so much more tart, sour, kind of berry or fresh berry flavor, like just fresh blackcurrant and fresh grape juice type flavor.
Yeah. But aren't you getting more and more of the smokiness?
Yeah. The more you smell it, the more you drink it.
Yeah.
And the more I smell it, I'm also getting more like a deeper currant aroma.
Yeah.
Like a more like intense, almost like cordial, like Ribena kind of blackcurrant aroma.
It almost just reminds me a little bit of the smoked chilies you have, but actually more like if you like smoked again, like dried out prunes or something.
Yeah.
With the same treatment as you.
Am I completely off if I say that I get a bit of mint right now?
No, actually not. I see what you mean.
I don't know about that.
I actually see what you mean.
Maybe.
Like mint leaves.
Now the thing is, I'm even getting that little bit of chocolate now. The thing is, when people start planting seeds in your head, you easily start to pick things up. But actually, there is almost like a slight hint of like a coconut or something for me. I wonder what the base is as well. In terms like it's so dark, it must be like some like really dark Flemish red or something. Well, we can't know for sure because there's probably a lot of currant.
I actually see the mint thing in the aroma, not so much in the taste.
This is really a beer you need to sit in the glass with because it really develops as you drink it. The Cabernet really shines more the more you drink it. I think the smokiness must be that red wine barrel.
I think so.
And the Cabernet has this very robust grape character. It's like spicy as well. Like it's really robust and like hefty. If you can say, it's a hefty grape quality. It's also of course an imperial, it's sour, but yeah, it's really nice. It's really good. But again, I preferred the 17.
Yeah, me too.
It had even more complexity in this than this. And usually I prefer the fruited sours fresh, and this one has more fruit than the one we had, but it just detracts a bit for it pops more.
The other one was just.
It's almost like drinking two different beers.
Yeah.
In terms, at least no, not of course not. But in terms of vibrancy of fruit, it just changes this beer so much. I'd actually age this beer personally, so the fruit can die down a bit and you get even more complexity from the barrel. Because that's what we experienced, where I was mind blown. And the old batch actually gave 100. I will not give this 100.
No.
At all. But I still think it's really good. I'm thinking like 96, 97.
Yeah, I was in actually with the same kind of grade as the little truffle. 95, 96-ish. Maybe a small 96.
But it's fantastic. But the 17 was
but it's also but it has to be so tough to hit that level every time,
especially when you're working with microbes,
because it's so much a living product.
The bacteria is not something you really can control.
Exactly.
But it's still a fabulous American sour, and if you like your Degards and side project and whatnot, this is
you have to try it
to seek out. This is amazing.
I'm gonna go with 97 simply because I really love the very dry red wine-esque aftertaste.
I really love that too. I love that combination. We talked about that in the previous review. I love that combination of red wine notes with a dark sour.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's
very appealing. So
95, 96, 96, 97, 97 for the 2019 Trillium Cuvee De Tetreault. Thanks a ton for sharing this again, Bennett. This was also, last time, your call that we should try this, so thanks a ton. If you have this bad boy in the cellar, I'd say, I hope you have more than one. Then you can drink one now and age one. But otherwise, I'd say age one. Because I think this has
for a year
great
like a year and a half
aging opportunity. Just judging by the last time we had it. But still very good. So, yeah, if you guys had the 19 Cuvee De Tetreault, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.